Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout where I will be doing 5 minutes of typing exercise and then spring because it's the first workout of the day. Yep. So let's get into it. Ah, almost done with that one. Okay. Start the clock. Oh, come on. X plus 1. Come on, come on. Okay, what do we have next? 4%. Okay, let's stick with it. Okay. I have another lesson to start, so Scala it is. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come Okay, and I'm out of the time, so we'll start at another time, and I'm doing on tutorials point, not Java, it is Spring, but we'll find it there. Huh, maybe. There's a lot of things, so can I search it here somewhere? Okay, so I do tutorials, one, Spring, here we go. Okay, so we were going through this, so I guess we'll go through the first lessons and then we create project somewhere in here, White learn application, so we read that, I think. Pojo-based Spring enables developers to develop enterprise class application using Pojos. Modular integration with existing frameworks. Testability, WebMVC, central exception hiding, lightweight transaction management, that's for the database audience. Java programmers with need to understand Spring Framework, that's me. And detail along with its architecture and the actual usage. This tutorial will bring you an intermediate level of expertise. From where you can take yourself to higher levels of expertise. Okay, let's see about that. Before proceeding, you should have a good understanding. Oh, well, maybe Eclipse. I will use IntelliJ. There are benefits. Okay, I'm already convinced. But there are some terms which I can go over. Benefits. Dependency injection. The technology that Spring is most identified with is the dependency injection. Flavor of inversion control. IOC. It's a general concept and it can be expressed in many different ways. Dependency injection is merely one concrete example of inversion control. When writing a complex Java application clauses should be as independent as possible from other Java classes to increase the possibility to reuse these classes and to test them independently of other classes while unit testing. Yeah. Dependency injection helps in gluing these classes together and at the same time keeping them independent. What is dependency injection exactly? Let's look at these two words separately. Here's the dependency part, translate into association between two classes. For example, class A is dependent of class B. Now let's look at the second part, injection. All this means that class B will be injected into class A by the inversion of control. Dependency injection can happen in the way of passing parameters to the constructor, okay, or by post-construction using setter methods. As dependency injection is the heart of Spring Framework, we will explain this concept in a separate chapter with a relevant example. Okay. Aspect-oriented programming. One of the key components of Spring is the aspect-oriented programming framework. The functions that span multiple points of an application are called cross-cutting concerns. And these cross-cutting concerns are conceptually separate from the application's business logic. There are various common good examples of aspects including logging, declarative transactions, security caching, etc. The key unit of modularity in object-oriented programming is the class, whereas in aspect-oriented programming, the unit of modularity is the aspect. What is DI? That is the dependency injection. Dependency injection helps you decouple your application objects from each other, while aspect-oriented helps you decouple cross-cutting concerns from the objects that they affect. The AOP module of Spring Framework provides an aspect-oriented programming implementation, allowing you to define method interceptors and point cuts to cleanly decouple code that implements functionality that should be separate. We will discuss more about Spring AOP concerns in separate chapter. Let's go. Here is another, okay, some terms. Architecture. Spring could potentially be a one-stop shop for all your enterprise applications. However, Spring is modular, allowing you to pick and choose which modules are applicable to you, without having to bring the rest. The following section provides details about all the modules available in Spring Framework. The Spring Framework provides about 20 modules. That might be not more now. Which can be used based on application requirement. Okay, so here is like some boxes. Oh, what is that? So, what does it mean? Here are some boxes. Do I read it from the top to bottom or from bottom to left, left to right, right to left? What are the relationships between them? Okay, here is Spring Framework. That has all of these things. Then inside we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. So here is the core container. Beans core contains something. AOP aspects, instrumentation, messaging. And here is data access integration. And here's the web MVC remoting. Okay, so Spring Framework is that. Then we have the core container. This would be our project, I guess. Let's see. The core, also you. Come on. Why is it so slow? There we go. Display none by. Oh, it's still there. It was something else then. MIUI up bar header. Oh, and the body. Okay, so that was the header. Display none by. Oh, it's there still. Display none. And just keep it there, right? Okay, better. Core container. Core container consists of core Beans, context, and expression. Okay. Expression, language modules. The details are which are false. Core provides the fundamental parts of framework, including the IOC and dependency injection features. The Bean module provides Bean Factory, which is a sophisticated implementation of the factory pattern. Okay. What do we have next? With context. And the context module provides module built on the solid base provided by the core and beans modules, and it is a medium to access any objects defined and configured the application context interface. Is the focal point of the context module. Okay. The spell module provides a powerful expression language for querying and manipulating an object graph at runtime. Okay, so here we have the data access integration thing. Layer consists JDBC, MRM, so on. That removes the need for tedious JDBC related coding. Okay, cool. The ORM provides integration layers for popular object relational mapping APIs, including JPA, JDO, Hibernate. I bet it's okay. The OXM module provides an abstraction layer that supports object XML mapping implementation for JXP, Gaster, XML Beans, JIPSC, and Extreme. Okay, then we have the JMS. What is that? Messaging service. Contains features for producing and consuming messages, and the transaction. Here we go. Transactions. Supports programmatic. Oh my god, they are everywhere. They kind of bypassed my ad block. Oh well. Web 1. Stop seeing that. I already bought this. Okay, go away. Okay. Inspect. Closed. Spline on. Bye. Enter. Web. This in here. Web layer consists of the web MVC, WebSocket, web portlet modules, the details of which follow. Web module provides basic web-oriented integration for features such as multi-part file upload functionality and the initialization of the IOC container using server listeners and web-oriented application. All French to me, or Chinese, or whatever. The web MVC module contains Spring Model View Controller. Okay, implementation for web application. WebSocket module provides support for WebSocket-based two-way communication between the client and server and web applications. The web portlet module provides the MVC implementation to be used in a portlet environment and mirrors the functionality of web servlet module. Those are the millisieverts. How do you read that anyway? Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous. There are a few other important modules like IOP aspects, instrumentation, web, and test modules. Blah blah blah. AOP provides the aspect-oriented programming method inside. Okay. The aspects module provides integration with AspectJ, which is again a powerful and mature AOP framework. Okay. Instrumentation module provides class instrumentation support and class loader implementations to be used in certain application servers. The messaging module provides support for STOMP, the WebSocket sub protocol to use in applications. It also supports an annotation programming module for routing and processing STOMP messages from WebSocket clients. The test module supports the testing of Spring components with JUnit or TestNG frameworks. Okay. Step. Setup Java development. Done. Install. Okay, so maybe that is something I want to do. Okay, so we will do command line, and we will do echo on Java home, echo on Java home, like this, I think. Yeah, okay, so that one works, and I have 10. I thought I have more. Let's have a look, sees here, and we will go in def. And what was it? It was def, and here is JDK 10, and then I have 13 over here, but the end variable is set up to that one. Okay, so maybe I want to change it to have the greatest and latest. Where it was. System, maybe. No. Maybe not here. Oh god. Path. Environment variables. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Go away and version start of environment variables. And we have Java home. We'll edit that because that is something else. And I want it to be this guy over here. I'll copy. Pasty. Here we go. Okay. So that is okay. I have a Maven. Okay. 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 Now if I start that again and I do echo Java home, it works. Cool. So that has been set up. Now step install Apache Command Logic API. You can download the latest of Apache Command Logic from. Okay. How can I tell if I have it already? make sure your class pet variable is on this directory. Okay, so I guess I will search for it. Find. I do this PC, now I do find, and I want. Where do I type here? Comma. Once. Logging. And it will search. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. Who knows? I'm searching for the login. Okay, so I'll create a new one. Come on. It's frozen. That's just great. And the file explorer. Yeah, here we go. It's able to do it. So, did you find something? If I installed something, it was probably here. Maven CFX. Do I really need it? Okay, we'll have a look. Seize. Apache commands logging. We recommend you use a mirror to download our release builds, but you must verify the integrity of downloaded. Blah blah blah. Maybe IntelliJ will take care of that. Oh fuck you. Inspect. Display none by enter. Set up Eclipse. Set up Spring Framework libraries. I don't know. Just go. Create Java project. Okay, so we can do that. So I will switch to IntelliJ and I will do a new. Come on. New project. Here we go. And I want Spring. And here will something. I will say. What do we want? Spring MVC, Spring Security, Webflow. I don't know. Let's look at the go through thing and maybe we will know. New Spring, Java, it's Hello Spring, it just says really old. Then you have the following container project explorer. Resources, blah blah blah, stat ads require. Oh wow, there's a lot of things. So AOP aspect, bean context, core expressions. Okay. And it's not even here. Thymeleaf, SQL support, Hibernate. Okay, so which one do I do? Spring Batch, Spring JPA, integration. So let's have a look what they have. So I don't see the JPA. Well, batch, Spring Batch. No, I see beans. JPA, JMS, JDBC, so that's not there. Integration, instrument, no. Spring MVC, no, I don't see it there. Security, we don't care about security apparently. Webflow, that is Webflow. Web MVC, web, web services. For some reason, I think that one is required, right? I do that one. That will be ridiculous. Okay, so use library. Annoy library download. Okay. Here I can configure something. Spring WS jar. Ah, it's maybe not that. Okay, so I will just do next and YOLO it. And it is Spring IO, and I want some name in here. Let me write. Come on. Okay. Here we go. And our name will be. What date did it choose? I would like to say the same. Hello Spring. Okay. Hello Spring. Hello Spring. Finish. And now we will be probably fixing all the, yeah. Well, we have some external libraries and there's just Java. And then you have system libraries. Okay, so there's a lot, but I don't see the runtime environment. Anyway, I can do this. I'll create a MD file here, and it will be file, and it will be progress.md. Here we will say I will be heading some. Here will be continue in, and we will say no. Here will be the title. Here will be the link. The link is this guy, and this will be tutorials point Spring. Go. Okay. Actually, we freeze for Spring tutorial. Oh, it's froze again. Stink, okay. Spring tutorial, and here we will say continue in, and that was hello world example. Hello world example chapter. Okay, and I want init git create Git repository, and that will be the hello spring. And I also can do, I guess, there's no Maven. Oh well. I guess we'll commit those. I'll edit and commit. Oh, I could. Oh, whatever. Maybe not that libraries. How do I do that? No. Remove. Git add branch of. I want to. Branches, creages, remotes, role tag. I don't even see here add version control add to VCS. Okay. What about VCS? VCS operations pop up. Okay, so there's an add that I want to remove. What about this guy? Comment, show, rollback, add to VCS, stash. Oh, whatever. Just comment then. It will be there. Show commit. And I do commit. And this means we are way over the time, which means we are done. That is better than perfect, and I will see you next time. Bye.